Carol, good morning.
Good morning. I am your humble chef, and I've never been called a chef before, so this is a humbling experience for me, but anyway, we will have fun. It's something I've done before.
All right, then.
And I did all my cutting and chopping last night, so we would have...
So you were your own sous chef, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and I don't cut things very evenly, so they're kind of all mussed.
What is this dish that you're going to be making today?
Well, it'll be my famous Mexican rice, but the only ones that it's famous to are my family, and they do love their mom.
All right.
They say Mom makes the best rice, so that's really a compliment to me.
And what type of ingredients do you use since you're getting your... Just walk me through it.
Okay, so we're going to use our oil. We can use just a vegetable oil. And I don't measure. I did write up a recipe for this, but I usually don't measure. You kind of want to get that kind of nice and hot. And I just use HEB, long grain white rice is the best that I've found, works for me. If I try a wheat rice or a dark rice, I can't get it to where I want it to be. It doesn't come out finished the way I would.
So white rice, not brown or any darker rices whatsoever?
Because the cooking time is different on them.
Okay.
My ingredients will be just basically your oil, your white rice, onion, tomato, cilantro, which I love, and garlic.
Okay.
And then I use a little bit of tomato sauce. And this is kind of a magic ingredient that I didn't start using it till later, but it really does. It is really a nice. I use just about a tablespoon of this, and it's called Knorr, K-N-O-R-R. And it's a tomato bouillon with a chicken flavor. And
Okay.
just a little bit of that to the other ingredients. You do not need that, and you will still have a nice rice. The way that my girlfriend taught me one of my wonderful Mexican friends. I came from the Midwest and knew nothing about Mexican food. So I had to learn step by step from different people so that I would know. I wanted my kitchen to smell a certain way. When I walked into those Mexican homes where they were fixing a Mexican dinner, it just grew on me to where.
What's her name?
Her name would be Rosie. I named my recipe Rosie.
Okay.
And what she would say on her liquid, she'd say, "Oh, Carol," she'd say, just about an inch above the rice. You just add the liquid about an inch above the rice. I'm thinking, I was trying to tell someone that one time. I thought, they're not going to understand that. They won't understand how that really works. But it does work. But
So you're going to show us.
I'll show you, but it maybe won't come in. How are you going to measure an inch on a hot pan? So there you go. Okay.
Is the pan hot enough?
It is.
Okay.
I think it is. And if it's not, I can add a little bit of heat as I go along. Like I said, oh, I was supposed to measure that. And I didn't. So I'm not going to measure.
Well, like you said, if you know how to do it, why would you measure?
I'm not used to measuring, as you can
Then don't, Carol. Just
So
make it like you normally.
You tell me, does that look like a cup and a half of rice? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. That, by 2 grains, that looks like a cup and a half.
And now you just want to kind of play with this. But this is the time you really can't leave. When they say stay with it, they mean stay with it.
Then we'll stay with it.
Yeah.
And you stay with it until what happens, though? What are you looking for?
I am looking for like a burned rice. And I don't, it's funny because I always like all of my toast has to be light, I don't like anything burnt. So this was a kind of a lesson for me that burn can be really good. And if it's not burned, it will not have the same flavor.
So this is
Okay, now this is
That's
going to
looking
be
awfully
really...
brown.
Yep, we're done right here.
Okay, I'm going to hit pause.
I'm just going to put these in.
These being what? That's the onion?
Onion.
Okay.
That was pretty. Those were pretty.
Oh, that's still sizzling, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else? What is that you're putting in?
Oh, this is cilantro.
Okay.
And then garlic. Lots of garlic. And then just around a little bit. I'll put that on the, I'm just going to turn my burner down a little bit.
You turn the burner down? Okay.
About to, that was medium high, so about medium.
All right.
And you just want to get all those flavors in there and mixed up really nicely.
You just said you want to get all the flavors mixed up?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and turn the fan off if you'd like, because we don't want it to overpower your voice. That's the other one.
Is that the light?
Yeah. Now it's on high.
Oh, no, now it's
Okay. That is really going to do
off,
it.
Carol.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. It's a new rocker switch
There.
on your That's easily confused.
Do it in the middle
Yeah,
here.
you've only been living here a day, so you're not really familiar with the switches. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm filming. Go ahead.
Okay, and now for the liquid. It's important to have the liquids right, okay?
What have you done just there?
Okay, I put my nor in here and I dissolved it in this amount of water. It doesn't, any amount of water is fine that it dissolves in. And then, okay, and I'm going to do, okay, this is 2 cups. This little can of tomato sauce is 8 ounces, so that's 1 cup. And I don't weigh, so I rinse my cans. Okay, and so we've got, that's all you need is this here, and this, and then the rest is going to be water.
All right.
And I'm going to make this up to 2 cups. And then I'm going to add another cup, because I'm going to do 3 cups. And this kind of makes your kitchen, because usually this is a little bit hotter than it is right now.
What is usually a little hotter, the skillet?
The skillet, yeah, so
Okay.
it just steams up and
Okay.
gets your kitchen all smelling good. 3 minutes left, and I have to always check it. I just have to check it.
Well, you don't want it to burn more than you intended.
Well, I just want it to be done also.
And when you say check it, what do you mean?
I'm gonna taste that and see if it's too al dente or not.
How many minutes we got left here?
We've got about 2 and
Okay.
a half. And
Is it that hot?
it tastes right.
It tastes right? So you don't care about this thing anymore right now, do you?
No, I don't need it.
Okay.
And I think I'll just take it off and shut the burner off.
All right. All right, and then we're going to dish some out. Is that what you're saying? Because do I get to sample?
Do you want to sample?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me turn this off and we'll dish it, okay? Carol, this has been wonderful. Now let's see what. Yes.
So then.
And what else would you serve with this, Carol?
Okay, well, to make a meal out of this, I would have some fresh pico.
How do you make your pico?
Okay, well, I can't tell you that.
Okay.
But what I will say, and there's different ways that when my pico is done, I just sprinkle a little bit of water, just like that. And I think I think also pico is made better the day before because the flavors kind of meld in there.
So you let it sit overnight in the fridge? So that's
Yeah.
ice cold then, or real cold?
It's cold.
Okay.
So if you were going to have it that day, you could make it in the morning early or whatever. And then I would make, my family would also love carne asada
Okay.
with pork meat
Okay.
and some maybe flour tortillas,
Okay,
which I
good.
don't make anymore because I can get great tortillas from different places just,
Okay.
and it's so much easier to do that. But,
Thank you
yeah.
for making this today.
Okay, it was fun.
Yes, and folks, for y'all who don't know it, this is one episode of Cooking with Carol. And this is going to be one of many different dishes that she always makes. Thank you, Carol.
Well, it was my pleasure.